Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a couple more tests with the Kenworth, and these are just viewer requested things. So in one of the last videos I was running over some rocks in a mirror and the truck was going over them with no problem, so I decided to load it up. We got 2 concrete blocks, and that's the equivalent of 6 tons, so it's, you know, like quite a bit more heavy, because I think the wood planks are only like a half a ton each. So these are 6 times more heavy than what that would be. So it's kind of one of the more heavy cargoes. I wanted to kind of see how it did, and I mean it ran them all over with basically no problem again. It did have more problems than last time, but I mean in this video I'm literally trying to hit all the rocks, so if you were trying to avoid them you'd obviously have a much easier time. I will leave some timestamps down below. But basically there's like 6 different things that we test in here, and some of them are basically the same as last time. All the other videos are sped up just for time reasons, to kind of give you the same thing that you're looking for, but in a shorter amount of time. I do have how much it's sped up. It's either 2 or 4 times in the top of the video, so you guys see here in a second. This one, I basically just drove it all the way across Tamir, the Drowned Lands map, and we went from the garage all the way to the other tunnel, and I was just seeing if we would take any random damage, and I was actually quite surprised because we made it all the way to the gas station without taking any damage at all. And at that point we took damage I think 3 times. I'm pretty sure what happened was we were hitting like little potholes that are like, so they're very shallow, but for some reason the tire smashes into the other side and it gives you a, I don't know, like 20 damage or something like that. But I basically ran over all the trees and rocks and stuff that I could on the way here, and I didn't get any damage all the way until we got to there, so I was quite surprised at that. So there was the first one. I didn't quite see. I think it was like 21 damage or something. I kind of stopped and looked each time that they happened, try and see what it was exactly. And it looks like they are little potholes or something in the road. But there you have it, all the way through. Now this is the mud pit in Alaska. So I drove through here. This is front wheel drive. I just wanted to see how it would do. So now we got it in low plus with all wheel drive. So we drove through here once, and then I came back and got loaded with some service spare parts. And the next video is us driving through here loaded. So if you guys want to see that, that's the next one coming up here. Service spare parts was just an easy cargo that's at the warehouse just down the road. That's why I used that one. I will add a little disclaimer. Keep in mind this is PTS footage still here, guys, so lots of things could still change about the truck. So I just wanted to get that out there. It's probably pretty close to what it'll look like, but it might be a little bit different, so I wanted to just throw that in there. So here we are. I thought I reset the mud, but as I got here I can see that my tracks aren't, so we're just going a little bit off to the left, and I'm trying not to hit the other tracks at all, but kind of just run right next to it, so it's not you know, down the same path as it would have been if I had if I had reset the dirt or mud or whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty close. It's just to give you guys an idea of what the truck does. Again, feel free to skip ahead, guys. The timestamps will be down in the description. If you don't want to watch all of this, you can, you know, skip to certain sections if you just want to see that certain thing. I do mess around with the speeds a little bit with pushing the controller, the button down further and getting more wheel spin or less wheel spin, but for the most part it didn't seem like it was going any faster as long as you were in low plus or auto. It kind of, the wheel spin was about the same. So this one is pretty slow. This is much deeper ice than what we were going through in Lake Cove. And we are also loaded down with the same 6 concrete blocks that we were using to test out the rocks. But it actually is able to keep moving, and it does climb up onto this little solid area here when it finally makes it there. So it's very slow, but you can still climb out of the ice and back down, I guess, or whatever, on the other side. So alright, and then this one, I did use the winch a little bit, but I was just trying to get myself kind of centered. And I'm basically using this angle to try and show you how slow it's moving through here, but it is moving. This is kind of just, I mean, it's basically the same thing as the last one, but yeah, I kind of winch myself along every once in a while, just so you guys can kind of see both when you're winched and not winched, kind of the speed that you're going to be moving. So here I was tearing down all the trees. But yeah, guys, that's just a few more tests with the Kenworth in its current state on PTS. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we're trying to grow the channel. And odds are, if you guys like this type of content, you guys will like content that I've made in the past and probably content that I will make in the future. So as always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.